Today's episode comes directly from a listener's question, and I love these because they tell me people are thinking about their futures. Now, the listener didn't share a name, just an email address. Anyway, their question was, what are the 3 best jobs in the distribution field? Now, before I answer that, I want to say, and it's the truth, in my opinion anyway, there are no bad jobs in distribution. We've learned that every role matters. Every position contributes to the movement of product, safety, productivity, and ultimately the success of the team and operation. But if you're asking me, and I'm familiar with most of them, from loading trucks to executive leadership, the 3 positions that consistently stand out as strong long-term career roles, my answer is the putaway lift operator, the order selector, and the frontline lead and supervisor positions. I'll share some thoughts about all 3, and then I want to share a bit about something just as important. 3 of my go-to entry-level positions, or my favorite get your foot in the door task. Unloaders, loaders, and sanitation, because those are often the doors that open other opportunities in this industry. Okay, we'll start with the putaway forklift operator. This is the person responsible for taking inbound product and placing them into their correct warehouse location, often at height, at quite the pace, and always with safety and accuracy in mind. Putaway operators are trusted with the inventory, operating expensive equipment. They may be working in narrow aisles with tall vertical storage, and the accuracy of the entire picking operation downstream. If the putaway goes wrong, everything past that step goes wrong. A misslotted pallet can cause lost inventory, missed orders, wasted man hours, and indirect time that can never be recovered. That's why experienced putaway operators are respected and valued. This role hones our forklift skills, teaches us system disciplines, and the importance of inventory accuracy, focus, and patience. It's also a position that often leads to an inventory control future, replenishment roles, lead operator positions, and a track to supervisor or frontline management. And here's something people don't always realize. Putaway operators are usually among the highest paid hourly associates in a facility, especially when experience, certifications, and productivity are factored in. It's not flashy, but it's an important position, and it's absolutely a career role. And if distribution has a heartbeat, the order selector is it. Order selectors are the engine that drives outbound operations. They take the orders, pick the product, build the pallets, and prepare shipments for delivery. This role teaches discipline and accountability in a way few others do. Order selectors live in a world of measured productivity, accuracy expectations, time and standards, and quality checks. And it's not for everyone. People sometimes look down on order selecting because it's so physically demanding. But in reality, it's one of the best training grounds in distribution. Selectors learn product knowledge, slotting logic, warehouse flow, time management, and personal accountability. They also learn how operations truly work, because when something upstream fails or gets messed up, selectors feel it immediately. The great selectors often become lead selectors, trainers, safety champions, and supervisors. I've seen countless leaders start as selectors, and the reason is simple. They understand the operation at ground level, and that experience cannot be taught in a classroom. Now let's talk about leadership. Frontline leads and supervisors are where experience turns into influence. This role is not just about numbers, it's about people. Supervisors are responsible for safety, productivity, attendance, training, conflict resolution, coaching, and communication. They bridge the gap between management expectations and frontline realities. It's one of the most challenging roles in any warehouse, and I believe one of the most rewarding. Great supervisors know the work, respect the team, always lead by example, hold everyone to the same standards, and I hope coach instead of just correct their teams. This role opens doors to operations management, safety leadership, training and development, inventory and planning, and executive leadership. In my humble opinion, the best supervisors usually come from the floor. They've unloaded trucks, they've selected orders, they've operated equipment, and because of that, they lead with credibility. Okay, there's a little on 3 positions in the distribution field that many aspire to master. Now I want to talk about 3 positions that can help get us to them. When I'm asked how to break into warehousing, I share some thoughts on the unloader, loader, and sanitation positions. These jobs don't always get the respect that they deserve, but they are not dead-end positions. They're great entry points, and they are how many careers begin. First up is the unloader. Unloaders are the first link in the inbound chain. They break down freight, handle every inbound piece, and set the tone for accuracy and safety on the dock. Unloaders learn product handling, teamwork, how to handle a quick pace, and the warehouse layout and inbound systems. I've seen many unloaders move into forklift roles, receiving, inventory, and lead positions. And the flip side of the unloader is the loader. Loaders are responsible for the final step before product leaves the building. This position carries with it a lot of pressure. They must understand weight distribution, load integrity, accuracy and timing or dispatching, when the drivers will be leaving. Loaders develop attention to detail, physical discipline, and accountability. Many loaders become drivers, dispatchers, leads, and supervisors, even safety leaders. And then we have the sanitation position. Sanitation teams keep facilities clean, safe, compliant, and audit ready. Without sanitation, slips and falls increase. Equipment breaks down from running over debris and product quality can suffer. Sanitation can offer us steady work, consistent hours, and a foot in the door to our industry. And I've seen sanitation associates move into building maintenance, equipment operations, safety roles, and supervisory tracks. So here's a little truth about distribution centers. Very few people start at the top. Most start where opportunities or positions are open. I believe what separates those who grow into other positions from those who stay stuck in one isn't the starting job. It's showing up, being on time, learning the operation, saying yes to or accepting training, maintaining a positive attitude, and always following safety and procedures as instructed. You've heard it before, and I'm going to say it again. This industry rewards consistency. If you prove you can be trusted with time management, equipment, safety, and people, more doors open for us. So when someone asks me what are the best jobs in distribution, I struggle with my answer. Yes, putaway, forklift operator, order selector, and frontline lead or supervisor are outstanding career roles. But every career usually starts somewhere else. Unloaders, loaders, sanitation, those aren't just jobs. They are starting points. And in distribution, if you're willing to learn, work, and grow, there's no ceiling on where you can go. So honestly, I think the best job in the distribution industry is the one you love doing. Thanks again for the question, and thank you for spending a few minutes of your day with us. Always be planning that next step. And remember, the safety of you and your team always comes first.